It's The Voice, and tonight the battles continue. The remaining artists have had a very nervous week, let me tell you.
Yes, indeed, and their future in the competition depends on just one performance out here on this stage. Let's hear it for the people in the hot seat, our four fabulous coaches.
The gorgeous Una Foden and Mr. Cian Egan.
Miss Rachel Stevens and Bressie.
Good luck, everybody. Tonight, the artists continue to face their own teammates to compete for a place in the live knockouts. Their own coach has to decide who to send home. But if their fellow coaches disagree, they can steal the losing artist for their team. The stakes are high, and only one can claim a recording contract with Universal Music and be crowned Voice of Ireland. With the teams getting smaller every week, the competition is intense as the remaining artists join our coaches at Bellingham Castle to discover which of their teammates they'll have to face. The first battle is from Team Cian, where Stuart is up against Helena.
This is the battles, and if you haven't figured it out, these two are battling against each other.
That's all right. We're comfortable with that, aren't we? Yeah, it's no problem.
Helena Bradley Bates overcame her nerves to turn 3 out of 4 chairs at her blind audition. And it turns out she has a rather unconventional method of dealing with stress.
When times are tough, I turn to the angels. I've been into the angels for a few years now, and hopefully they'll give me a little hand now getting through the voice. They are just amazing. I love them.
She'll need all the help she can get from her guardian angel as she takes on Stuart Bond, the Limerick man with a rock star's voice and green fingers.
Well, the last couple of years, I got into doing a bit of gardening. The thing I like most about gardening is the sense of achievement you get out of it. Plant something yourself and watch it grow, and yeah, also it kind of takes your mind off the competition a bit, because that can be stressful at times as well.
I've picked a song that I think both of you are going to like. It's a Leonard Skinner song, and it's called Freebird.
Oh, yes.
All right, good song.
You know it?
Yes.
Yeah. Today, Helena and Stuart love the song choice. Once the songs come into play, it becomes a natural fit, and I think that's what happened with Helena and Stuart.
Yeah, it's a great song. Bit of a challenge, so I have to work very hard on it.
Cian has paired me with Helena. She's a very, very strong singer.
She's really, really good.
And from the start, Cian likes what he's hearing.
You're making my life even more difficult right now, both of you, because you're both nailing it. Thanks very much. All right, bud. Until tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling.
Take care.
With so little in it and so much depending on this performance, both artists work into the early hours, eager to show Cian that they have a lot more to give.
All right, give us a blast. Let me hear what you've done.
We're hoping that he's going to be happy with what we did. It's a little bit rough and ready, but it's getting there.
But it turns out that this is one occasion where practice hasn't made perfect.
Much to my surprise, they had fallen back a bit. It was just a bit of a mess. Stuart was okay, but Helena seemed to be just confused. But yeah, a little bit disappointed with them today, I thought. Okay. Yeah. Good bit of work to do. We're 40% there, guys. I think that's the best thing I can say. I don't think they know the song enough yet. It could turn into a car crash. All right, cool. Thank you. After today, they'll go away and realise that they still have an awful lot of work to do to stay in the competition. Hey, Lena.
Hello.
You all right, darling?
Cian, I just have some news for you.
Okay.
I just found out now that I'm pregnant. I haven't told Cian yet, but he'll be fine. He's well used to this. I'm 15 weeks pregnant.
No!
Yes, I am.
Brilliant!
I just wanted to let you know.
Helena told me some news today after rehearsal, so I'm delighted for her. This isn't my first time to have a pregnant lady in the competition. Delighted. Is this your first, second, third?
My fifth.
Fifth, good woman.
I'll be a bit bigger, but I will carry on as normal. Hopefully the hormones won't be kicking up.
When are you due?
End of April. Yeah.
What are you doing to me? I suppose the big worry is her due date. She's actually due before the final. You'll be singing for the both of you.
I will, exactly, for everyone.
Well, me and Bressie, we have our midwife training, so we might have to put it to use once again.
I think Helena will bring a lot of power and energy to the performance, but I'm going to try my best to equal that if I can. I'll give it a go anyway.
I've been singing for so long, but in the air I feel that it's my time now.
Two of Cian's artists are about to do battle. A mother-to-be who likes to rock it out, and a man called Bond from Limerick. Give it up for Helena and Stuart.
If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? For I must be traveling on now to so many places I want to see. And if I stay here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now, and this bird you cannot change. And this bird you cannot change. My baby, it's been sweet love, and all this feeling I can change. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now, and this bird you cannot change. And this bird you cannot change. No, Lord, I can't change. I can't change. Won't you fly free, No, I'm not gonna change. 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 I'm not gonna
Stuart and Helena, ladies and gentlemen. Cian, you were rocking out in your seat there. I loved that. Yeah, I loved it too. Una, what did you think?
Wow, that was absolutely amazing from both of you guys. It was absolutely incredible, and I loved the way it started off, kind of a little bit, yeah, soft and emotional, and then it was rock on, you know, from both of you. It was absolutely great. And Helena, I have to say, congratulations, fellow mum to be here as well. You know, we can compare bumps.
All right, Miss Rachel Stevens.
That was absolutely incredible. That baby in there is definitely going to be a rocker, without a doubt, that's for sure. It was amazing. So well done. I think, you know, they're both very, very strong vocals. So yeah, good luck. You did a great job.
Like, the great thing about that is, Helena, you're so softly spoken, you're so quiet and polite, and you're such a lady, and then you sing and you're the most frightening person in the world. I got a bit of a fright. I might have peed my pants a bit there.
I love
yeah, well,
the
I've
shock
only got
of it.
one pair of boxers, and I don't want to, you know.
You know, both of you have two very, very different qualities, and it's neither is right or wrong. You both actually deserve a place in the final. So it's a tough one for me. I don't know.
I'm going to have to push you, Cian, because I do need that decision.
Yeah, of course,
now.
of course. Look,
Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Stuart or is it going to be Helena?
Everybody's going to be split on this, but I have to go with who I think is going to blow us away week by week, and I think someone who's potential to go all the way. The person I'm going to choose for the live rounds is going to be Helena.
Well done, Helena. Congratulations, darling.
Helena, just do me a favour. Don't go into labour throughout the live shows, please. Una's having a baby, she's having a baby, my wife is having a baby. And last year we had someone leave the battles because they were having a baby, so just don't do it to us, please.
Okay, go and hug your coach. Well done.
Do I see some smudged eyeliner coming this way? Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You sometimes sense, you feel angels and spirits and forces. Did you have any of that this evening?
I did. I just felt the energy, the energy build up all around me, and it was fantastic.
I wonder, can they text vote? That'd be really handy.
Yeah, wouldn't it be fabulous? Stuart, that you are available for a steal. So, coaches, if you're going to do it now. Hard luck, Stuart, but you know what? You really delivered. You were absolutely brilliant, and that battle will be remembered for a long time to come. Well done. Fair play, Stuart, everybody.
Cheers, guys. I thought he could have been a good steal for you, President.
I kind of thought, I did think about it.
Listen, some people get destroyed out there, but every coach said you had a fantastic voice.
Soldier on, as they say.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure having you as part of the Voice, man.
After the break, tough challenges.
To be honest, that's a hard song to sing.
You held it together really well.
And second chances. There is an available steal. The next battle comes from Team Rachel. It's Kristen taking on Paul.
Hi, Paul. How are you?
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Good to see you.
When you hold me like you do, feels so right.
Paul Taylor's unique and heartfelt performance touched Rachel at his blind audition.
You left your secrets in my bed,
And she couldn't resist Kristen Nolan's country-style tones.
So I think you two will be really great together. And the song I've chosen for you is Jackson by Johnny Cash and June Carter.
Very nice. Cool.
So you know the song? Yeah?
Kind of know it as well.
Great. Gonna give it a go?
Yeah, for sure.
Great. Kristen is just out-and-out country singer. Paul has got the perfect voice for a country song, so I chose Jackson for them. Perfect.
I'm going to Jackson.
So I'm very happy with that song. And our voices as well kind of complement each other, so that's pretty cool.
Ain't never coming back.
Woo! I can see the story already.
Yeah. We hit it off straight away. It's just a matter of the two of us now sitting down and really getting into this.
Really work on the connection and the acting, because I know that you've got it in you. I've seen it. So my main concern with this song now is the performance, the storytelling, the acting side of it. That is going to be a big challenge for them.
My name is Kristen Nolan. I'm 33. I'm living in Bodyke, County Clare. I'm a songwriter. If I'm not recording songs, I'm being a mammy at home. And if I'm not doing that, I'm playing camogie. It's definitely very important the minute I step on the stage that I give it everything that I have. Grab it with two hands and just show what I can do.
As they begin day 2 of rehearsals at Bellingham Castle, they have to find that difficult balance of working as a duet while competing with each other at the same time.
Married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout.
Because they've really developed a lovely friendship. They have got an amazing connection with each other.
Ever since the fire went out, we're going to Jackson.
And
and that's a fact.
Although Rachel is pleased with the connection between her two artists, she's keen to ensure that they remain focused.
So this, for me, is all about the performance. I don't think it can be big enough, you know, because you're going to be on that big stage, you're going to have the audience.
It's a whole new world for Paul, and he's feeling the pressure.
I'm out of my comfort zone a bit, yeah. I'm going to be on television, and I'm not used to this, But, it's just different. I was going onto a stage, and it's it's a confidence thing, really, isn't it? For me, anyway.
I mean, Paul is absolutely adorable. He's got so much vulnerability and so many emotions going on. I want to give him a big hug. But you're going to be great. And if there's any, worries, I'm here to help you.
I'm just going to do the best I can, But it's good to step out of the box and, look, we'll give it a day. I'm living in Galway. My living situation at the moment, it's here in the car. I usually head out busking about 7 in the evening, sit my 2 dogs down and give it stick for the night.
Such a cruel irony. He's richer now than ever he was before.
Around 10 o'clock, we'll end up heading back to the car. Put back the cushions, 2 dogs either side, sleep, happy days, happy night. We go bushking tomorrow. There's a lot of people worse off than me. I've got a break, I've got a chance, and I'm going to grab it.
I'm going to give it everything. The family will be very proud.
I know that I can walk away knowing that I've done my best. I have to, really, for myself, give it everything.
OK, now it's Team Rachel's turn. It's our country singing moms taking on our Galway busker, Kristen and Paul. Let the battle commence.
Got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm gonna Jackson, gonna mess around. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson, look out Jackson Town. Well, go on down to Jackson. Go ahead and wreck your head. Go play your hand, you big time. Man, make a big fool of yourself. Yeah, you're going to Jackson. Go comb your hair. I'm gonna snowball Jackson. See if I when I breeze into that city, people gonna stoop and bow. And all them women gonna make me teach them what they don't know how. I'm going to Jackson, turn loose my coat. I'm going to Jackson. Goodbye, that's all she wrote. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. We're going to Jackson, and that's a fact. We're going to Jackson, ain't never coming back.
Yeah! Paul and Kristen, everybody. Rachel, back to you in a second. Cian, what did you think?
I think it was a really, really good performance for what it was. It's very difficult because we're always trying to find songs that showcase you guys the best of your ability. And, you know, I think Rachel did a really nice job of finding a good song for you. So, yeah, good performance, guys.
Thanks.
All right, Una?
Maybe a little bit cheesy, but I love that.
If you were to choose one of them, was it Paul or Kristen that nailed it for you?
I probably will go with Kristen.
Okay. All right, Prezi, what did you think? I saw you put your head in your hands when the whole coat thing started happening.
I thought the coat thing worked, actually, to be honest. Yeah, it actually was entertaining. Fair is fair. In terms of the person I would way towards Paul. I think there is an awful sincerity to what you do, and I remember being the blinds. You know, are you the best singer in the competition? No, but there's a real sincerity to it, and I buy into it. So well done.
Cheers, mate.
Okay, Rachel, it really is your decision at the end of the day, and I'm afraid I need that decision now. So, Rachel, who's it going to be? Is it going to be Paul or is it going to be Kristen?
Oh, God, I don't know what to do. It's so hard. I love you both. I think you both deserve to go through. The person I'm going to take through to the live shows... is Paul.
Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. Go and be reunited with your coach. Well done.
Well done. Really proud of you.
I'm delighted for you, man. I'm absolutely thrilled.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah,
Cheers.
yeah.
Thank you. This is just unbelievable. I felt that I was going to give it my best shot anyway.
Yeah, you'll be good and we'll see you for the lives.
Keep it country.
It was a great performance. All I can say is Kristen is available for a steal. Oh, sorry, honey. I'm really sorry. As I said, you did so fantastic. The audience love you. They absolutely loved you. Well done.
I done everything that I could, like, so.
Well, I thought it was a beautiful performance.
Thank you very much.
Well, you've been an absolute lady. I'm sorry you're not joining us, but...
No bother. It was a pleasure.
Now it's Team Una's turn. And for her next battle, it's the Shannon and Shauna show.
How are you? Nice to see you.
When we walked in, Una was just standing there. This was like completely normal. I was starstruck because she's so gorgeous and she's tiny, like...
I loved both of your auditions because I think you're like ready-made pop stars.
I hope you know, I hope you know.
At the blind audition, Una had to fight off opposition from Rachel to entice Shannon Doyle to join her team.
Those pretty faces always made you stand out in the crowd.
3 chairs turned for Shauna Nolan, but once again, a determined pitch won the day for Una.
So you're going to be singing Demi Lovato, Heart Attack.
Love that.
Oh, good.
They were both excited about it. They knew the song, which is great. I knew they would.
I want you to do the Shannon or the Shauna version. What you going to call yourselves?
Shannon.
Shannon. Shannon. Shannon. Shannon.
I'm really glad that I put them together. They're so enthusiastic, and I just think it's so refreshing when they walk in the room.
But as they get to work, Una's initial thoughts are that Shauna may have the stronger vocal.
I'm flying too close to the sun, and I burst into flames.
Shauna's got a little bit more sort of musical experience. She seems like she's been singing for a long time, and she almost sounds like she could be classically trained.
My first reaction was like, she is amazing. She was singing on the way down the bus and I was like, oh God, please don't let me be paid for.
And over the course of the day, the cracks continue to show.
It's very... How high can you go?
I don't know.
Try up there?
Up there?
Yeah, just have a go.
I was like, oh God, how am I going to do this? Could you hit the high note? I'll have to have a go.
I've kind of got an idea of who I might pick over the other, but, you know, it could all change on the night.
My name is Shannon. I work in Peter Marks, Blanchardstown. I am an apprentice hairdresser. I probably have the girls tormented to bits when I'm going around with my sweeping brush. I'm only short of saying, do you want me to sing a little song for you?
That evening, when official rehearsals are over, the girls continue to put the work in. But next morning, have they done enough to convince their coach?
Brilliant. So obviously, it's a very difficult song to sing. And
I'm finding it very difficult to make my mind up about Shannon and Shauna. It's very, very close between them both. I do think that both of them potentially could make great pop stars, and you can tell that they both really, really wanted.
Yes, you.
But as they do it 2 or 3 times, one tends to sort of outshine the other.
I think I'd have a heart attack.
completely flips and the other person is outshining the other. So it's changing all the time, and my mind is like, I can't make my mind up. I'm just so confused.
My name is Shauna Nolan and I'm from Carrigaline, County Cork. Being on The Voice so far is so exciting, but I am trying to juggle the Leaving Cert as well as the rehearsing, but we have to do both. My granddad is my #1 fan. He's always there to support me. Every now and then I come up and he helps me practice.
I think I have a heart attack. Final rehearsal at the Helix, and just hours from the show. Una still has serious concerns about the standard of their performance.
Their confidence seems to be not quite there, because I want to see what they fully can do. And when it comes to the big stage, I think the person that has maybe got that little bit more confidence is going to win on the night, because the nerves will kick in. It's all about confidence when it comes to a performance like that.
You know, enjoy it and smile a bit more. I do want to make Una proud, because I really do think she deserves a good kind of performance from the both of us.
When we go out on the stage, like, I know that Shauna is going to do so well, so I obviously have to bring it as well. I mean, I want to make her look good, and I obviously want to be good as well. It's like, you have to bring it.
I'm going into this battle 100%. I'm going to go hell for leather on it. I just give it everything.
Team Una enter the ring next, and it's a Cork Dublin affair. The 19-year-old apprentice hairdresser and the 18-year-old Leaving Cert student. Let's make some noise for Shannon and Shauna.
Put my love out on the line. I never said yes to the right guy. I never had trouble getting what I want, but when it comes to you, I'm never good enough. When I don't care, I can play him like a cute doll, or wash my hair and make him bounce like a basketball. You make me wanna act like a girl, paint my nails and wear high heels. Yes, you make me so nervous that I just can't hold you.
A stage full of attitude, and I saw your coach rocking away in her seat there. You were really enjoying it.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it.
Bressie, over to you. What did you think?
Yeah, very kind of contemporary female pop vocal, but from both the, and I thought, you know, Shauna, you were stronger in the verses and you were stronger in the choruses. So it's a hard one to call there. To be honest, that's a hard song to sing, and that chorus is really difficult, and you did really well. So,
yeah, well done. That's a really, really tough song to sing. There's loads of acrobats going on in that song, and you held it together really well. So well done for that. Yeah, good job.
Wow. Una, it is entirely up to you. Well, your girls did you proud up here.
They did me so proud, both of you did, and I think you both deserve to go through. But
fortunately, you can only take one, but I do need your decision now.
Is it going to be Shauna or is it going to be Shannon?
The singer that I'm going to put through is Shauna.
Shauna, congratulations! You are through to the live knockouts. Shannon, it is the end of the road with Team Uda, but there is an available steal. The rest of you coaches.
Watching the steal, we're watching the steal, we're watching the steal.
Well done, darling. You have found yourself a new home.
Yes, Emery!
Well done. You did great. I'm so happy. Well done.
Because people sometimes say, oh, we bonded and we're really close. But yeah.
We actually did, you know, like, and
I never would have done it without her because she really like pushed me on.
But you smashed it. You absolutely smashed it.
Oh God.
Damn, well, she's a little pop star.
Yeah, she's a little pop star.
Right little pop star.
I remember her from the blinds. I loved her.
Coming up, the coaches struggle with their artists.
The energy was so low. You're giving me half. You're not really going for it, and it's frustrating to watch.
Sorry, guys, stop there. It sounds like you haven't rehearsed.
The battles continue with Lanny Power and Ellie Mae Bop from Team Rachel.
Changed the hair colour. Cool.
Ellie Mae's quirky performance at the blind audition once again had Rachel and Una fighting to get her on their teams.
I think I'm gonna go with Rachel.
And she'll be going up against Lanny, another artist with her own individual style.
So I paired you guys together because I think that you've both got really, really strong voices. And the song I've picked for you is Just Like a Pill by Pink.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, okay.
Yeah?
Cool.
Yeah. You seem a bit unsure.
So I knew it, I know it, so I don't know if I'd feel great about it. I really, really like that song, and I actually went through a massive Pink phase when I was younger.
Young muffin, 'cause it's making me itch. Still try to call the nurse again, but she's been a little wet.
I'm a bit nervous. She's really, really strong, like, so freaked me out, to be honest with you. I'm a bit freaked out.
Making me ill.
Cool. So, how'd you feel? Did it feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Ellie Mae, I love your lower register. Really sex that bit up. Okay. Make it really sexy and really sultry and smoky. Lani, in terms of the performance element, I need you to kind of lift that a little bit more.
Okay.
Not push it, just lift the performance. If there's anything you want to throw in, like some ad-libs.
Oohs and ahs, like.
Oohs and ahs,
Oohs and
yeah.
ahs,
Get
okay.
some oohs and ahs in. That'd be grand. Cool, brilliant.
Thanks,
good job,
Rachel.
good job.
Thank you. I got
Good job, yeah.
Thank you. My name's Lanny Power. I'm 29 and I'm from Raheny in Dublin. I'm just out for a coffee with a few of my friends today. Ladies who brunch. I'm just going to do my best. I'm going to leave it all out there on the stage and make the best woman win.
As the girls resume rehearsals on day 2, Lanny seems to be having a little crisis of confidence.
I don't know. I'm a bit iffy about it, like, but I'll get there.
You know what? I put you together because I think you've both got really distinctive and brilliant qualities about you individually, and it's just nurturing the best of both of you. Should we do it from the top?
Lying here. Second rehearsal was good in a way.
I thought it would be fun.
The energy was so low. Ellie Mae was really struggling today. Her throat is hurting her. So that I understand. But Lani, really tricky. What's worrying you?
Well, no, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
I don't, like, it's just everybody's so good. I was just a bit down the dumps today. I went in thinking Ellie's much better, like, you know, that way.
I think it's just that confidence. It's the confidence, isn't it? If you're comparing yourself to other people, you're always going to feel like...
That's the thing, like...
Yeah, but you've really got to stop that. She is really vulnerable and really insecure and very low in confidence. Want a hug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know. It's horrible when you feel like that.
But it's not so easy for Lanny's opponent today. Ellie Mae is not on top of her game either.
Ellie Mae's got a cold, so it's hard to tell and hard to judge it with this. Okay. Let's just stop for a minute.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I don't know.
Struggling with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just get you some water, yeah, cool.
I need to show Rachel that I can do it. Believing in myself and believing that I can do the song really well.
And obviously you're trying to push through it, but what you need to do is sit back on it, yeah, and really rest it.
Yeah. My name's Ellie Mae Bopp, I'm 18 years old and I'm from Portumna in Galway and I'm currently doing my leaving cert. I love the music room, it's probably my favourite room in the school. The music teacher, Miss Smith, is really great and she gives us songs to learn, really good songs. I'm hoping to do well enough in my leaving cert to go on to study music.
As the girls move on to rehearsals at the Helix, Rachel is hoping for a real improvement. But things aren't quite going as she hoped.
Right. You are giving me 50%, you're giving me half. You're not really going for it, and it's frustrating to watch because you've got it all there. You can do it.
Come on.
It's fine. They knew they were holding back, but they just need to go for it. They've got it in there, and it was frustrating to watch at times because I know they could do it.
Now that I've had a taste, yeah, definitely. I'd love to get to live shows. As I get on stage for the battles, I don't know how I'm going to be feeling. I was nervous enough at the blind audition, I couldn't even breathe, so I suppose I'm just going to have to find a way to cope.
Now, two artists from Team Rachel. Let's hear it for Lanny and Ellie Mae.
It would be fun. I can't stay on your life support. There's a shortage in the switch. I can't stay on your morphine because it's making me itch. I said I tried to call the nurse again, but she's been a little witch. I think I'll get out of here where I can run just as fast as I can to the middle of nowhere, to the middle of my frustrated fears. And I swear you're just like a pill. Instead of making me better, you keep making me ill, keep making me ill. I haven't moved from the spot where you left me. This must be a bad trip. All of the other pills, they were different. Maybe I should get some help. I can't stay on your life support. There's a shortage in the sweat. I can't stay on your morphine cause it's making me itch. I should have tried to call the nurse again. She's a little witch. I think I'll get out of here where I can run just as fast as I can to the middle of nowhere, to the middle of my frustrated fears. And I swear you're just like a pill. Instead of making me better, you keep making me ill, keep making me ill.
Rachel, back to you in just a moment. Una?
The girls have got really, really great voices. Ellie Mae's voice in particular, I have to say. You've got a really lovely voice. It's really different as well.
Okay, Brezzy, what did you think?
I think Pink is one of those artists that a lot of people try to and never get close to in terms of cover, and she is a serious, serious singer. And yeah, let's not compare you to Pink.
Brezzy, if you were to pick one of these ladies, who nailed it for you? Who brought it more?
On that performance, I'd probably with Ellie Mae.
The thing that we've struggled with is the performance element, and you know, that confidence thing and bringing that out of you more than anything. And of course it's added nerves on the night, you know, so I think you did a really, really good job, and I think the audience would agree with me, right?
Well, you can only bring one of these fine ladies through to live knockouts, but I'm going to need that decision now.
I hate this, it's so hard. It's really, really hard. The person that I'm going to take through to the lives is Ellie Mae.
Ellie Mae, congratulations! We have a winner! Congratulations, go home and out with your coach. Give it up for Ellie Mae, everybody!
Ah, hello. You okay? Is this near tears of joy or sorrow?
I don't know, somewhere in between.
Confused emotions flying right into life.
But there is still 3 homes that you could go to because there is an available steal. If you're gonna do it, folks, do it now. No, oh, hard luck, love. Give it up for Lanny, everybody.
Hello, my love.
How are you?
Hiya, nice to see you.
Not that bad. She was stronger, and to be honest, I didn't expect to get to lives. I mean, like, Ellie's great.
That was a tough one.
Ellie Mae has something quirky about her.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies. How are we? Good to see you.
And next, another all-girl battle. This time it's Ciara and Carla from Team Cian.
Yeah, I mean, both of your auditions were fantastic. Something different, something unique.
Carla Chubb put her own spin on the song Video Games at her blind audition, and it paid off.
I'm a waitress in Nando's. I've been here for 3 years. It's been amazing. Leading up to the battles now, I think the nerves haven't set in yet. I know the second I get to the helix, I'm gonna absolutely just melt into the walls.
It was an emotional scene at Ciara's blind audition. She really thought she hadn't made it. Until Cian turned at the very last second.
You're true!
Yeah.
You're true! Come on! Don't worry about it! You're true!
Now it's another nervous moment as they wait to hear what song they'll be performing.
I've picked a Katy Perry song. Do you like Katy Perry? Yeah? It's a song called Wide Awake. Do you know?
I know it, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I don't think they were blown away by the song choice, if I'm honest. Let's just try it.
Oh, yeah, no, give it a go.
Let's just see where it feels, see how you feel about it, you know. But
I was a bit shocked when I heard it first because her range and her voice is so high that I thought I wouldn't be able to reach the key.
It's a slow start as each girl gets a chance to hear their opponent sing for the first time.
She was very nervous at the start. She didn't think she would be able to sing the song. But in the end, she really got into it.
I'm wide awake. Yeah, I was in the dark.
Ciara, she's got a really, really powerful voice, so it was a bit of a shock.
Yeah, I'm falling from cloud nine.
Ciara, you have a tendency of pushing everything, so you've got to learn to pull back. My biggest thing with you right now is that all I'm hearing is woof.
Cian has asked me to work on holding back.
At the minute, everything is just out there. And you just need to give yourself more credit. You really do. Like, it's all in your own brain, and you've got to go away and work on that.
Even though I don't have that powerful or belting voice, Cian said that it's all in my head, that I just need to get over that. And I think this is really showing me now, like, I can do this.
I think it works, girls. I think it works. But mainly tonight, what you've got to work on is coming back here tomorrow and you know, having the notes in your head. That's it, girls. It's up to you now. I think if they get the things done that I asked them to do tonight, they'll come back tomorrow and there'll be a massive improvement.
My name is Ciara Monaghan. I'm from Banaslow, County Galway. I am studying sports and recreation in Moat Business College.
Up and down now one more time and do it properly.
Sport is a big part of my world. It comes next to music. To go out and play on a pitch, you need confidence, and that's something that you need in music as well.
Come on, guys, keep it moving.
I know if I go out there and do what I'm supposed to do, that I won't have any regrets and I'll still be happy.
As the girls return for day 2, Cian wants to see 2 strong, confident performers.
Got them to sing the song, to hear what kind of work they've done, and very disappointed with the results. It kind of felt like they hadn't done much at all. Sorry, girls, stop there. Sit down, girls, for a minute. Sorry, just give me 2 minutes. It's frustrating for us coaches when we've got people who enter the show and they just think it's a walk in the park. Yeah, sure, this is a bit of crack. You know, it's not. This is a very serious competition. There's a record deal at the end of this. Okay. So, right, girls, very simple. That's not good. That wasn't good from either of you. I'm genuinely worried, girls. It sounds like you haven't rehearsed. I kind of thought yesterday when you left the room that, you know, you'd come back in with no sheets of paper in your hands, knowing the song inside out, knowing the words inside out, knowing the rhythm of the song inside out, and I kind of feel like you haven't actually done what I asked you to do yesterday. I think you need to go away. I think you need to get locked in a little bit more on this.
We were pretty upset at ourselves. Yesterday, Cian was telling us just to find the confidence, and today we kind of feel like that whatever little confidence we had was completely smashed to pieces.
The girls aren't about to give up, but they both have a lot of work to do before they hit that stage at the Helix.
Now it's time for Team Cian. It's our 2FM wildcard from Galway and our singing waitress from Dublin. Ciara and Carla, let the battle commence.
Walking down the steps, I think it's definitely going to be a surge of adrenaline, a real fight or flight kind of moment.
The battles is a tough stage now. Whoever gets through, gets through.
I'm wide awake, yeah, I was in the dark. I was falling hard with an open heart. I'm wide awake, how did I read the stars so wrong? I'm wide awake, and that was clear to me that everything you see ain't always what it seems. I'm wide awake, yeah, I was dreaming for so long, and I wish I knew then what I know now. I wouldn't dive in, I wouldn't bow down. Gravity hurts, made it so sweet till I woke up on the concrete, falling from cloud 9 and crashing from the high. I'm waking up tonight. Yeah, I'm falling from cloud 9. I'm wide awake.
Well done, ladies. You sang your heart out. We're going to come to your coach in just a second. Una, what did you think?
Overall, I don't think that either of you sat comfortably singing that song. I felt a little bit on edge, just felt a little bit uncomfortable listening to it at times, but you both have got really great voices and well done.
Thanks, Brilliant.
You were both so disconnected from that song. When you go on stage, you got to enjoy it. Why bother singing? Why bother going on stage if you don't enjoy it? There's plenty of other things you can do in the world. And I think the one thing with music is it has to sound, there has to be some form of emotion in it.
All right, Cian, over to you.
Well, you know, look, I think both of you know we have struggled from the start with this song. I definitely pulled both of you out of your comfort zones. And, You know, when we do that in the battles, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Since the first rehearsal that we had, you've come on a huge amount.
That's
You know,
fantastic. You can only take one of these girls through
Yeah, we
to
can.
the live
Look,
knockouts,
you know-
and I need that decision.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Both of you came out here. It's improved amazingly since the start. You're both very, very different individuals. You both have something completely different to each other. Carla, I think you have a fantastic, unique voice. And Ciara, you've got a very, very strong voice in a lot of different areas. So, look, the person I'm going to go with right now, because I feel like they're most ready for the live shows, that person I'm going to go with is going to be... It's going to be Ciara.
Ciara, fantastic. You are through.
Well done.
Well done.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Cheers.
Welcome to the live shows.
I was shocked at the outcome. Like, you know, I didn't actually think. I thought he was going to say Carla. I said it in my head. I said, he's going to say Carla. And then he said Ciara, and I was just like, oh my God.
Well, welcome to the team.
Thank you. Nice one.
There is an available steal. Carla, you have been brilliant. We've loved having you on the show. It's been great fun, and I know that you and Ciara worked so hard on that song. Everybody, it's Carla.
Oh no. Why are you so upset?
Like, she really deserves it, so I'm very, very happy for her. But yeah, I was dying to get through, to be honest.
Yeah.
After the break, high drama.
Forget the song. Forget the song for 1 second here. They're far better singers than most of the people we've seen tonight.
As Brezzy explodes.
Hello. How are you?
For the next battle, Brezzy has chosen Catherine to face Laura.
So, Laura, you sang a very, very unique version of Hey Ya in the blinds. I loved it. I thought it was very clever.
So we sing it, hey,
Brezzy wasn't the only one who loved it. Laura Enright turned all 4 chairs.
Well done. Catherine, you've been here before. You know exactly what goes on here. You know what it takes. And hopefully this time you can actually do the battle.
Daddy wasn't me, no mister.
Last year, Catherine made it to the battles as part of Team Jamelia. She was a strong contender, but went into labour the day of her battle and had to withdraw from the competition.
When you feel my heat, look into my eyes. Where my demons hide, where my demons hide.
Thankfully, at the blind audition, all 4 coaches turned round. So this year, I am hoping to get to the live shows.
Okay, so you haven't a clue what we picked. It's by one of my favourite bands, Blur, and it's probably their best song. It's called The Universal. It's kind of got through some kind of gospel music.
I hadn't a clue what the song was, so myself and Laura will hopefully do a good job on it.
But I think, Laura, you're going to play the trumpet.
And it's not something I'd choose myself. It is quite difficult, but I don't think you'll get very far in this competition if you don't step out of your comfort zone.
Whenever Laura started singing, I just wanted to leave. She's got such a lovely raspy tone, but it's very sweet at the same time.
When the days they seem to fall through you.
Yeah, you have it, no, it's fine. You're just not warmed up.
I'll be nervous. There's some really difficult notes in that song as well. But hopefully, once I've got a bit more rehearsal done, it'll become a bit easier.
You need to go away tonight and work on it. You've got to listen to this a million times. Are you good?
Yeah.
Get out.
Okay. Thanks.
See you later.
Guys. Bye.
I really, really, really don't think they expected me to give them a Blur track.
I'm Catherine Hughes, I'm 30 years old, I'm mother of 2 and working part-time in the Bureau de Change in Kitty. It's incredible, like since Owen's come along, I just don't know what I did with my time. With 1, you are busy, but see with 2, it's bedlam.
Now and again we put on the YouTube clip of Blown Away. Can't wait to tell Owen the story of his arrival. It's nice. Not everybody has the opportunity to have something like that.
I'm Laura, I'm 19 and I'm from County Limerick. One of my hobbies is busking. I love it because it's a real confidence booster and I hope that that comes across on the battles.
By the time they reach final rehearsal with the battle just a few hours away, Bressie can see he may have a tough decision on his hands.
At the moment, they are neck and neck. You know, I wonder, does Catherine's experience with this show, will that guide her through? Or, you know, is Laura's kind of rawness and youth going to win over? I don't know, but they are, to be perfectly honest, they're neck and neck.
Catherine is definitely a threat. I suppose she has the advantage that she was in it last year.
I wouldn't say I have an advantage on Laura. I feel a lot more nervous this year. Beforehand, because I was known as the pregnant girl, and it was almost like something I could hide behind. This year, there's nothing to hide behind. This is me, and there's no excuses now.
Beautiful, strong, it's powerful, sounds big. All right, chill out. Get a box set or something. They're totally on even playing field right now. So I think it's more on who performs better. Nice, lovely, simple way of looking at it.
I know in the back of my head I'll have had the work done, so it's just a matter of going out there and performing it.
I'm really worried about the battle, but I'm ready to go out and do my very best as well.
I want to leave everything I have on the stage, then I can be happy with how it went.
Team Bressie are up next. Both these girls got 4 chair turns in the blind auditions. It's the 19-year-old busker from Limerick taking on the 30-year-old Antrim girl who's finally getting her chance to sing at the battles. Give it up for Laura and Catherine.
Century where the universal's free. You can find it anywhere. Yes, the future's been sold. And to karaoke songs, how we like to sing along, although the words are wrong. It really, really, really
Fantastic. Resi, back to you in a second. Rachel, what did you think?
Hey girls, well done, well done. You are lovely up there together. I can see you formed a really lovely friendship together, so that's great. One thing I would say is I felt like the energy dropped in the verses. I think when the chorus came in, it felt like a real
But like, of course, the energy dropped. They're singing at the very bottom of the range.
Yeah, I know, but
they're not able to shout that.
But this is a performance, and I think
what's that meant to mean?
How low the vocal is, it's just about the energy.
All right, Mr. Egan, your thoughts?
In the low bits, it was too low for both of your voices.
It wasn't.
It was.
They nailed the notes. It's called dynamics, Keith. You'll learn about it if you studied music.
You know, it was too low, so therefore...
It wasn't too low.
And a lot of the verse stayed down there. But I know both of you have amazing voices, because we both all turned around for you. You might have just picked the wrong coach, girls.
Oh...
Like, Brezzy, you've got two contestants up here that all four of us turned for because they're amazing singers. We didn't get to hear that tonight.
But neither of them
and that's
picked
because you picked a bad song for them.
Okay, Una.
Wasn't hearing the originality that both of you had in your original auditions. It almost sounded like the same voice. That both of you, I don't know if it's working together, you're starting to sound very like each other.
So, Brezzy, are all three of them wrong, and are you right?
Of course.
No, I'm not gonna be that black and white about it, but they are full of crap. I'll give you that much.
They've got a minute each, practically. You're literally giving them a song where they've got a minute each. You don't want to take...
Well, can I make a point? Just wait. Just forget the song. Forget the song for 1 second here. They're far better singers than most of the people we've seen tonight, and you know it. And you know it. And you can't say it.
Absolutely.
And you're talking about the song, and you never mention their vocal.
You're right. You're right. They are fantastic singers. The problem with it is all four of us turned around, and now one of them is going to go home because you picked a bad song.
Listen, the song works.
You guys can take this outside after the show. These girls are still standing on stage, and they're still waiting for a decision, so you need to make a decision.
I thought both of you were brilliant. I actually didn't even get to say that, sorry. I thought both of you were brilliant. You did it justice. The singer that I feel that I can bring most to at this point, that I can genuinely feel I can bring most to going to the live shows, and the person I'm going to bring through on this occasion is going to be Laura.
Laura, honey, congratulations. Well done.
No, you won't.
Well done.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh my.
I'm so surprised. I genuinely am so surprised. Catherine is an absolute star. Like, it's been such a pleasure working with her, and oh my god, I can't believe it.
There is an available steal here, guys.
Come on.
I am so sorry, darling. You did so well. Thank you for coming back.
Coaches were having right argy-bargy.
I can appreciate what Brezzy was doing.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, you can really understand where he was coming from and what he was trying to achieve. I am so delighted
No,
for Laura.
thank
I
you
really
so
am, because
much.
she's such a wee pudding.
Oh well, girls. Well, obviously you get on like a house on
Yeah,
fire.
yeah.
It was a fierce fought battle, and congratulations, commiserations, and
Stay tuned for this lady. She's gonna
Thank
do
you
big
so
things.
much.
So.
Hi, how you doing?
How you doing?
Good.
Final battle of the night, Team Una. Kaylee Cullinan versus Niall O'Halloran.
You did amazing in your auditions, obviously. Kaylee, I know you did such an amazing job on How Will I Know.
All four coaches turned for Kaylee. But while Brezzy recognised her talent, he failed to recognise her.
You know me. My mom used to drive your tour bus.
Kathy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I love you to bits, babe. But I'm gonna go with Una.
Niall also swept the board, turning all four chairs. But his decision was an easy one.
I think I'm going to go with Una.
So, the song that you're going to be singing is I'll Be There, the Jackson 5.
The song that we've been given, and when the two of us found out, it was like, oh yes, happy days.
You and I
must make a pact. We started singing through it, and it was a little bit rocky when we both started singing.
I'll reach out my hand to you.
The only problem with it is that the song seems to be in Kaylee's range a little bit better.
Let me fill your heart with joy and laughter.
She's a very, very strong competitor. Oh my God, she's a beautiful soul voice. She mesmerizes you. And
I'll keep holding on.
Kaylee's got such a beautiful voice. It's like velvet as well, and she's just so comfortable, whereas he was stretching it, and it was hard for Niall.
I'll be there.
It's not right, no. It would be stronger for you to be a little bit lower. Yeah. It just would sound more comfortable.
Cool.
Niall is a great singer, but I just feel like I am a little bit stronger than him.
'Cause look what has happened with just one kiss. I never knew that I could be in love like this.
My name's Kaylee Cullinan, I'm 19 and I'm from Dublin.
I only wanna be with you.
I got to know Mary Byrne at a suicide prevention gig. Ever since then, we've kind of been good friends.
I'm very loud, am I?
Yeah.
I know that.
Now I've actually gotten to the stage where I'm doing backing vocals with her. She's a great support.
It's crazy, but it's true.
I'm hoping I win the battle. It's going to be a really, really tough battle, but I can only give it my everything.
I think you will go all the way, because you have it,
After a 12-hour day, they return to rehearsals. But the gulf between the two artists could be getting even wider.
I'm so glad that I found you.
I'll be there.
Hayley is just so comfortable with the song. I think it's so effortless. She's adding in some really, really high notes.
I'll keep holding on.
Mariah Carey, Eat Your Heart Out. Kaylee's in the house.
Just call my name.
there was bits and bobs that weren't as strong as they could be. Like, for my part in particular, the Jackson 5 songs are very high for a male singer.
Well, do you know what it is? It's the I is like a horrible vowel to say on its own. It's not.
There's just some notes and some phrases up there are difficult to be able to hit.
Or do you think you can do it?
Like, if I work on it, I think it would be.
Maybe you should just go for it and work on that. Because I'd love to hear you give it everything. That voice is in there and it needs to come out.
Cool.
You know? Like, just let it out.
Let it out, cool, no worries.
Yeah. See you in the Helix.
Absolutely, thank
Good
you so
luck.
much, guys.
Okay, see you later. Bye.
Thank you. Bye now. My name is Niall O'Halloran. I'm 22 and I'm from Limerick City. I'm working full-time in a cafe at the moment, but what I really love is performing and acting. It's my life, it's all I want to do, and it's all I do.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be a really good battle. I mean, all I can do is my best.
One thing that's standing in the way of me in the live shows is Kaylee. And when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, it is a competition, but it's up for the taking.
Now, two artists from Team Una. He's a 22-year-old Shirley Bassey fan from Limerick, and you don't meet one of them every day, taking on a very determined 19-year-old from Dublin. Niall and Kaylee, let the battle commence.
Reach out my hands to you. I'll have faith in all you do. Just call my name and I'll be there.
Oh, I'll be there to comfort you, build my world and dreams around you. I'm so glad that I found you.
I'll be there with the love that's strong. I'll be your strength. I'll keep holding on. Just call my name, I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there to comfort you, build my world and dreams around you. I'm so glad that I found you, yeah. Oh, I'll be there with a love that's strong. I'll be your strength, I'll keep holding on. Ooh. Just call my name, and I'll be
Oh, Kaylee and Niall, everybody! That was just so cute! Oh. Una, you are like the proudest coach sitting there.
As people, you're just beautiful people, the two of you.
Let's get the reaction from the rest of the coaches. Brezzy, starting with you.
Yeah, I mean, a bloody hard song. Niall, I'll say this in the nicest way possible. Chill out with those runs. They work so well when you do them every now and again. But you are really good. Kaylee, you are really good as well. Tough call. Oh, they were just brilliant. Lovely.
Okay, Rachel?
I really, really enjoyed that. You know, you can see you've got a lovely connection with each other, and it was so lovely. I really enjoyed it, so well done.
This is a difficult decision for you, and I'm going to have to ask you to make it now.
Good luck, guys. You know, it's awful that you both deserve to go through because you're both ridiculously good. But the person that I'm going to put through today is Niall.
Niall, congratulations! We have a winner! Well done! Well done! Niall is reunited with Team Una.
Oh, I'm just beaming. I'm over the moon. Emotions are on, like, speechless. I'm delighted.
Kaylee, there is an available steal. Guys, if you're gonna do it now. Come on, guys. Kaylee is through to live knockout.
You're never going home.
Well done, Kaylee. Welcome to your new home, Team Brezzy. Well done. We'll be seeing Kaylee in the live darling.
Oh, yes!
Congratulations to both of you.
I'm just over the moon.
This is just perfect. Like,
Oh,
it's just the perfect night. Oh my God.
What a night. I have to say, I'm glad I'm not sitting in the coaches' chairs.
We've had some fantastic battles and great last-minute steals as the coaches try to save the best artists for their teams.
Don't miss out. Tune in next time for the last of the battles.
Good night.
Next week, hitting the high notes.
Both of you have stunning voices.
Friends and rivals.
Battling a friend is the worst scenario. Friendship has to go out the window when it comes to these things.
Unhappy coaches.
It's not suiting either of you, is it?
If it's a car crash, it's my fault. Yeah, I'm worried about this.
I don't know what to do.
And big decisions.
So tough. Okay.
I just say, I'm like,
I'm nervous now. The person I'm bringing through the lives.
Let us know your thoughts on tonight's show on Facebook, Twitter, and rte.ie/The Voice. And don't forget to tune into 2FM throughout the week to hear the latest news and views about tonight's acts and the coaches.
No car crashes tomorrow night, only a passion for vintage vehicles. Take a spin around the roads of West Cork in some classic motors with Glunder. Tomorrow at 7:30 here on RTE1. Next tonight, Leo worries that Dean's next battle will be the death of him. Fair City is after the break.
From March 22nd, you can join us for all the drama and excitement of The Voice live shows. Tickets are on sale from the Helix box office on 01700 7000, or you can log on to the Helix